Hello, everybody. This is number 7 of a 7-part series about your thoughts create your life. So I want to ask you right now, what are you thinking about on a daily basis that you know is probably not a good thing? Are you thinking, like, when you get up, what wine you're going to drink that night? Or are you thinking, how are you going to be able to get away from your relationship? Or are you thinking you hate your job? No matter what you're thinking, there is something that is causing your life not to be the one that you choose to create. You're creating a life that you don't like. You're creating a life that could be so much better. So whatever it is, I want to be able to help you figure that out. I'm a rapid transformational therapist. My name is Gigi Tsertzidis, and I have a practice that includes hypnotherapy. What I love about this is that in 2 hours, you can actually get over years and years of deep-rooted pain and suffering and other things that happened in your life that you can't even put your finger on. You don't even know what happened that makes you feel the way you do. Possibly making the wrong choices in life, possibly having the wrong relationships. No matter what it is, if you don't have the right job, you don't like the boss that you work for, there's so many scenarios that make your life miserable. What we can do in rapid transformational therapy is go down deep with your subconscious mind and find out truly what it was in the past that caused you to allow you to accept the things in the present that are not making your life the life that you want. So it truly is, your thoughts do create your life, and we want to change your thoughts to the most positive thoughts ever. One of the things I want to say is that I tell my clients to write down every negative thought that they think during a day, and then as you write down the negative thought, you put a corresponding positive thought instead. So it's really important that you do self-talk, self-positive talk, and you will really have an amazing life because that makes you become a positive person. It's so annoying when somebody comes to you constantly and every word out of their mouth is negative. Every word out of their mouth is negative. And they learn to be a negative person, and they learn not to be healthy or not to enjoy other people's company. It's just this negativity. And we want to find out what makes you tick and how your life can be the most phenomenal life ever, where you can live at your peak and be thankful for every single day and grateful. We all often do go through life complaining about how others treat us, and what we don't realize is that we can't change or control how other people act. We can only control the way we react in any given situation. And if you want to find the perfect partner, as an example, then you have to be able to attract them. If you're in a relationship and it's not going the way that you hoped to have it go, then you really need to take a deep look at who are you in the relationship, how are you reacting in the relationship, and what is your role? Because as you've heard, it takes 2 to tango. And what you have to realize too is that you're never going to change somebody else, but the good news is you can always change yourself. And that is why RTT is so helpful, because when you learn how to change yourself, then your life takes a different direction. And that's the direction that you want to be on, the road to prosperity, the road to happiness. A lot of things stem from our childhood. Initially we were all born with amazing confidence, but as we grew old or grow older, certain life experience shift this feeling of confidence, and we begin to have doubts and fears, and we experience life situations that rob us from our confidence. If you were not treated fairly, maybe at work or at school when you were younger, or at home, you had a bad upbringing, it makes you hold on to a lot of fear and anxiety around a situation that happened to you from the past. And then what happens is that situation from years and years ago. It could be 20 years ago. Daily life circumstances keep piling onto that issue, and you don't even remember what the issue is. And that issue causes you a lot of pain and suffering that you don't realize, why are you acting this way in life? Why are you accepting a bad relationship? Why are you accepting a job that doesn't serve you? Why are you not living out your life's purpose? And these little things need to be found out about you. Once we can find them out, we can get rid of them and open up all those blocks within you and allow you to live the life that you really, really want, a happy life. And I find that people lack motivation. They have issues that they absolutely talk about and they absolutely want to fix. I'll give you an example, weight. That's a great example because so many people, at least half the population, has an issue with weight. And there's something that causes them to procrastinate and not fix the problem. There's so many other reasons why people procrastinate. It's a way to keep them comforted, right? And it's a way to protect them from not doing what they want, which would be eating a donut or enjoying something to indulge in, maybe having too much alcohol, which leads into addictions, and they don't want to quit their addictions because they enjoy their addictions. So those are things that we tell ourselves over and over again. That's how we self-preserve in a way. There was one client who said the reason why they drank so much alcohol, it's because it prevented them from committing suicide. It decreased the pain. Our minds will always bring us towards pleasure and away from pain, even if it's an addiction. But the things that we do to ourselves, overeat, overdrink, oversmoke, whatever it is, whatever we're doing, those are simply ways to put a Band-Aid on the problem and get away from the truth of finding out why we started those in the first place. And a lot of times it's because we didn't feel enough. And the reason why we didn't feel enough is because it came from a past experience that never was dealt with properly. Or perhaps you've been to a psychologist, you've been to a psychiatrist, but they never found that deep, deep-rooted issue, because we have to do it when the subconscious mind is turned on through hypnosis, where you can go back in time very easily and be able to deal with those issues by looking at them as though you're watching a movie and being separated, knowing how far you've come, and realizing that those scenes that you're watching are from the past. Those scenes are the blocks. We get rid of the blocks and help you live an amazing life, an absolutely amazing life. And I just want to say that your thoughts do create your life. It's the way you look at a situation, the way you deal with a situation. And also, if you don't feel enough, nothing in your life will be enough. You will want to constantly shop to make you feel like you're worthy, and that's not going to make you happy. Movie stars that have everything have committed suicide, and regular people do the same thing because they feel that they're not enough. If a relationship breaks down, it doesn't matter what the circumstance is, no matter how difficult, no matter how deep, you can always get help. And it's always surmountable. There's always someone that can help you. And rapid transformational therapy is so amazing. I've seen so many people be able to get off of their medication because they realized why they were reacting in a certain way, and then they didn't need to feel depressed anymore. Depression is simply negative words, harsh words, critical words that you tell yourself every day. And that's where I'm bringing it back to journaling what you say to yourself, changing those words, and make them positive, make them stick, because that is what's going to truly make you happy. When you tell yourself positive things and all of a sudden you become a positive person, you will attract positive people in your life. You will attract wealth in your life. You will attract happiness in your life, the right person. There are so many things that you can attract when you think positive. So I just want to leave you with that thought. And you can follow me on my YouTube channel, Elite Coaching with Gigi, no spaces. You can go to my website, www.elitecoachingwithgigi.com, and you can sign up for a free talk with me, and we can sort out what issues may be holding you back from living your perfect life. I've really enjoyed this 7-part series. I'm looking forward to sharing more information with you in the future. And remember, smile because God loves you, no matter what.